So at the Brown Tract Campground in Adirondacks, it's a New York State Park and campground. We're kind of stuck right now because of that really low hanging branches. We're about 12 feet. We definitely rubbed on these right here. Mao's trying to switch us out to site 34, which is a little bit more open. Look at that view though. And that's our site over there. A lot of branches on the entryway. So any luck?
Yeah, we can stay here for tonight.
Okay, and what about tomorrow?
Tomorrow we have to go back there.
Can they cut down the branches?
Unless you want a site that's not on the water.
Okay. So we were able to switch out to this site, which is site 34. We're supposed to be on site 33. There's just no way we can get a site 33. You have too many trees and too many low-hanging branches. So tomorrow we're probably gonna have to switch out to a non-waterfront site. That's our view right now though. Sun is about to set in a couple of hours, and so we're gonna set up camp and probably have dinner and watch the sunset. Check you guys out later. Say hi, Caroline. They are doing their junior ranger program for the state of New York, and then we're gonna probably just play some card games or family games, board games inside the camper. There are some mosquitoes out here, so we're not gonna stay out too long. Anyway, we'll catch you guys later. Chat that way. Sheesh. Hurry up, Mommy's catching up with you. So we just finished climbing some boulders over here.
Some terrain.
Now I'm out of breath. Kids are doing fine though. Caroline's doing pretty good. This is how high we are. All the way down there. And that's what we hiked. We hiked all the way down there. And we're probably parked somewhere over there.
Yep.
So another tip, it's about 2:30 right now, and this parking lot was so full earlier when we got here around 12:30 or so. So everyone did a morning hike. Once we got in, people started coming back from their hikes and leaving. So now it's pretty empty. So if you want to do an afternoon hike, you're sure to find a parking spot over here. We found a nice corner spot over here. We didn't think we were going to fit around in this small parking lot because there was a small entrance, but we now ended up finding this corner spot, and it fit us perfectly. So we just finished Bald Hill. It's a pretty cool hike. It's about 2 miles. A lot of bouldering, a lot of exposed areas with granite surface, and then there's a fire tower on the top. So I'll let the girls tell you about it.
It looked rickety, and when Papa got on it, we thought it was gonna tip over.
What'd you think of the hike?
The hike was great. I said, if you ever go, I suggest bringing a bunch of water. Yeah. Ice cold water.
Ice cold water is good. What else? Any other tips?
And use the bathroom before you go.
Yeah.
And wear hiking shoes.
Hiking
not
shoes.
Sneakers.
And if you're not sure-footed, probably hiking poles because there's a lot of steep climbing, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
No steep
a lot of
climbing.
roots. A lot of roots.
Well, no steep climbing for us, but for adults, yeah, you'll need this information. Why are the bugs after me?
Okay. Check you guys out.
See ya.
Hi, we're at the Inlet beach. Sun is gonna set a little bit. We're about to head to the campground and have dinner over there. We're about 20 miles away, maybe about 12 miles away, about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. There is a gravel road that we have to drive through. Jasmin has new pets. You not comfortable with what? The ducks being around?
Papa, there's one on your foot.
That's all right.
Don't step back. So
last night we stayed at a site that we really couldn't get into. This campground is really for primitive sites. A lot of tent campers out here, very few RVs. And we're probably one of the tallest ones here. And so there are a lot of overhanging branches, so we couldn't get in our campsite. So they gave us the one right next to it, which we could get into, but there are still in the main driveway that you can't get into. Anyway, so we switched out tonight because the one that we stayed at last night was no longer available tonight. And so we ended up over here, and we have water access now. Check this out. Look at that sunset. So we're here for another night, and then we're off to Golden Beach, which is also down here. It's just down the road, maybe about 5-10 miles. And so we'll check you guys out tomorrow.